Hi, Acadiana. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Welcome to your Monday. Just when you thought you were going to be able to try to squeeze into that bikini, guess what? South Louisiana throws Mardi Gras at us, and today is the first day of the season, January the 6th, so get those king cakes eaten as soon as you possibly can. It is very cold out here, but I also want to remind you that storm season never really ends, and it's time to save the stuff that matters. Ritter Consulting Engineers uses Matterport 3D imaging to scan your home or business, which can be used for insurance purposes before and after the storm. They're also revolutionizing real estate so buyers can tour homes right from their computer. Call Ritter Consulting Engineers at 984-8498 or visit their website. Well, we've got a lot of clear skies out here, and it is a bit on the blustery side. Winds have calmed down somewhat here this morning, but I do believe they're going to start to pick up as we head into the afternoon. As far as traveling, other than the very cold conditions that are out there, roadways are dry and those wind speeds are going to be up a little bit, but there's no fog and there's no issues when it comes to the visibility. So if you've got to do some traveling to work or perhaps school, you are going to be dealing with some of those windy conditions later on in the day. Check out our temperatures. Most of the region has dropped into the 30s, and there are some areas over central Louisiana that have managed to drop down to the freezing point. And we're going to stay at or below the freezing point through about mid-morning, so any of the kids that are returning to school after this Christmas break will be experiencing sunshine and some very chilly conditions, and it is not going to be warming up much this afternoon, as it should still be in the low to mid 40s with wind chills in the 30s. The thunderstorms that came through yesterday, we were very fortunate here in Acadiana. Not as much severe weather, had a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings here and there, but compared to parts of Arkansas and Mississippi and then areas across the middle part of the country that have dealt with the ice and the snow, we're relatively unscathed here in Acadiana. So we've got the sunshine, some wraparound cloud cover with that low pressure area that's now moving through the Ohio Valley, but it's also pulling down that very cold Canadian air that's going to settle in not just for a few days, but maybe several days to a couple of weeks. And that troughiness there in the eastern half of the country with more of a ridge out over the Pacific, that pattern is going to be holding for quite some time. So expect temperatures to be at or below normal for the next several days, if not maybe 5, 7, or even 10 days. Notice the winter storm will now move over toward the Ohio Valley. Cold Canadian high pressure diving southward. Perhaps some wraparound cloud cover for some of our northeastern parishes, but most of us are going to stay sunny today. Some high thin clouds will start to come in tonight, but with colder conditions and calmer conditions overnight, I do expect most areas to drop down to the freezing point. In fact, some mid-20s could be expected over Cenla, while even the immediate coast could drop right down to the 32-degree mark. Today's temperatures, even with sunshine, aren't going to recover much, low to mid-40s at best, and with those brisk northerly winds, it's going to feel more like the 30s with the wind chills, and then the winds are expected to calm down tonight, so it will be clear and frosty and cold, expecting temperatures in the upper 20s all the way down to the I-10 corridor, maybe even down to the LA-14 corridor, and lower 30s, even some freezing conditions all the way down to the coast this time around. Morning lows Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are going to be quite chilly. If you live up in Cenla, you need to do all of the preparations for this cold. That would include your pipes if they are exposed, while the rest of Acadiana generally going to be people and plants that you're going to have to worry about this time around. But the pipes, I think, are going to be okay from the 190 corridor southward down to the coast, as temperatures will stay in the upper 20s to around 30. Now, there has been a lot of talk about the next system and will it bring any winter weather. Well, over the weekend, most of the models were trending more wet. They are still trending more wet, with a Gulf low kind of moving off toward the northeast as we head into Thursday and Friday. A good chance for rain, maybe some snow over the northern parishes of Louisiana, but right now it looks like most of Acadiana is going to stay on the rainy side. Front will continue to surge down into the Gulf of Mexico. Brisk northerly winds will be out there. A small craft advisory is in effect. Those winds will be out of the north at 25 to 30 knots and seas running up to 6 feet, even higher in the far offshore waters. So the best we're going to do today is 44, but at least it will be sunny. Tonight we're going to drop down to 29 degrees here in the hub city. Could go as low as 24 up toward Alexandria and Fort Johnson. running up to 45 degrees for your high on Tuesday, and then plummeting back into the 20s over most of the area Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. I think we'll have another freeze early Thursday morning, and then some clouds and those rains will start to come in, so temperatures should be above the freezing point when this next system rolls in toward the latter part of the week. Well, I hope you enjoy Acadiana weather today. If you do, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also turn on those notifications. Also, you can hear my forecast daily on Big 102.1, Planet Radio 106.7, and Freedom 95.1. And in between, make sure you follow my social media pages both on Facebook and X, and thanks to the over 3,400 of you who have subscribed to Acadiana Weather Today right here on YouTube. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Try to stay warm today, and I will see you on Tuesday morning.